Hey, what's up, everybody? It's BDL44 coming at you with another video. So, yeah, Giannis. He beat the Sixers last night. They had a tough start to the game. I think they broke a record somehow with how poorly they played in the first quarter or the first half or something like that. You guys have to go check it out, see exactly how that went. But they still came back and won the game against the Philadelphia 76ers. Obviously, no Joel Embiid. But it was a close game. But at the end of the day, Giannis and company did get the victory. So congratulations to them on that. What I've come to say is they did beat the Sixers in the regular season here in that game. I think even though the Sixers are a team that I've been saying should win all year long, so this is going to sound interesting, but I'm going to frame it in such a way so you understand where I'm coming from. The Bucks only, in my opinion, if I'm gonna look at the Bucks right now and I'm saying, okay, they've just acquired PJ Tucker. They have Chris Middleton. They have DiVincenzo, who's a much improved player. Obviously, they got Drew Holiday. I'm thinking to myself, they shouldn't be losing to too many people anymore. Like, I can give them passes for losing to the Lakers in the finals. I can give them a pass for losing to the Nets in the Eastern Conference Finals. But as far as anybody else, nah. Giannis has won 2 MVP trophies in a row. And the word has been that he's never had enough help around him. That he didn't have a second running mate. Even though Middleton was making playoffs, making all-star teams. Most people would agree, including myself, that Middleton wasn't quite enough. But they just picked up Drew Holiday. Now, I know Drew Holiday's been out for a good portion of the season with COVID. But he's back now, and he's healthy, and he's playing like Drew Holiday again. And they're winning. He's in a stride himself. He's playing great. In his prime, shooting the ball excellent, doing everything that he does. They got Brook Lopez, who's been up and down this season, but at the end of the day, he's going to stretch the floor for you and block a lot of shots. That's what he does. They have depth. Like I said, they just picked up PJ Tucker. It cost them DJ Augustine, but I think they'll live. I think they'll be all right without him. At this point, it's like every year they're near the top of the East. Hell, top of the league during the regular season. And every year they fizzle out in the playoffs. I call them the Eastern Conference Rockets because really, that's where they are. They're dominant in the regular season. You think they're going to make the finals, or you think they're going to be in the Eastern Conference Finals, and it just does not take place. They get knocked off by somebody like the Celtics or something like that. Before Drew came along, I'd give him the excuse. You didn't have enough help. Now that Drew is here and healthy, coupled with Chris Middleton, in my opinion, that is the equivalent of a superstar. They may not be superstars individually, but if you put them together, you have a running mate worthy of running with Giannis. I'm not giving him any excuses anymore. He signed a 5-year deal with the Bucks. I think they've done a good job of putting players around him at this point and keeping him in a position to be happy and winning. He's loyal to the city. It's wonderful. It's a beautiful story. Everybody's happy for them. And that is, too, why I'm applying said pressure. There is no free agency looming. You don't have to stress anything other than basketball. The only thing y'all should be worried about is winning the Eastern Conference. And I'm not making any excuses for them. Even though I think the Philadelphia 76ers are a better team. Even though I know the Brooklyn Nets are a better team. I'm still not making any excuses for Giannis Antetokounmpo. At the end of the day, he's the reigning MVP and has been for the last 2 years. It's time to dominate in the playoffs, man. Because I know you're not getting tired. I've seen other players, and they like James Harden, they get fatigued. It goes that way sometimes. Paul George, hey, these guys are super talented, but their bodies don't hold up like that. Giannis ain't that kind of guy. He's a different beast. That's a different type of animal there. You don't get tired. very often. And if you do, I haven't seen it. Probably the best conditioned athlete in the game. It's time to dominate. It's time to dominate. So as far as I'm concerned, I'll give him a pass for losing to the Nets and the Lakers. But anybody else, it's a failure, bro. You have to dominate. You know, he always talks about playing hard. You know what I mean? That team, they have a guy by the name of PJ Tucker coming in. Not too many people play harder than him. They got to win. And I don't know if they're done making moves. There may be another move for them to make in terms of trades and things of that nature. They are playing well. Jrue Holiday has been out. He is coming back. Everybody should be going back to their righteous spots in the rotation. Barring any injuries of any kind, they are a very deep team. Very capable of doing a lot of different things, playing different ways. They're going to have to do it. They're going to have to show us at this point. No more excuses. No more Giannis doesn't have enough running mates, enough help. He's got it. They have enough. No free agency looming. It's time to win. My name is BDF44. Thank you guys for watching. I'm out.